This episode of the Young Turks is brought to you by WestHost, offering premium web hosting since 1998.
So Alan West from Florida is insane. Barack Obama gave a speech where he referred to Paul Ryan and his budget proposal as, and in it he referred to Paul Ryan as an accountant. And he actually referred to him as like the good congressman, right? Isn't that the theme of the quote, JR? He used the word good. He didn't say good accountant, but he said the sort of the good gentleman from Wisconsin is trying to be America's accountant, you know. And so Alan West took offense to that, obviously, because who would want to be an accountant? Who would want to be a good accountant? So here is Alan West's response on the Fox News with Greta Van Susteren to the temerity that Barack Obama showed in referring to Paul Ryan as a good accountant.
Just curious whether calling him a low-level socialist agitator or to compare him or to use a reference of Reverend Jeremiah Wright that the chickens are coming home to roost, if that really is helpful to advance, the great depth of your conviction.
There's a great depth to my conviction, and part of my conviction is telling the truth. I don't think it's very presidential when Barack Hussein Obama refers to my colleague, Paul Ryan, as a simple little accountant either. So I think that when you look at what a community organizer is turning out to be, it does seem to be like a low-level socialist agitator.
Barack Hussein Obama, he made sure to get that in, a low-level socialist agitator who called Paul Ryan a simple little accountant. What Obama said was that Ryan was trying to be America's accountant, and I was wrong when he said that he used the word good. It's better than that. Barack Obama said, because it's Barack Obama, I wish he had said Paul Ryan was trying to be a simple little accountant. But what Barack Obama said was Paul Ryan was trying to be America's accountant and trying to be responsible. So Alan West turns that into that Barack Obama is a low-level socialist agitator and a third world dictator, showing third world dictator-like arrogance, and again, Barack Hussein Obama, and that Paul Ryan was a simple little accountant. Alan West, Donald Trump, Michelle Bachmann, I don't know, who else you want to throw in? In addition to being fools, liars. Liars, outright liars. They love lying. And I mean, Greta Van Susteren asked the question, but she asked, I'm just curious whether calling the president a low-level socialist agitator, if that's really helpful to advance, the great depth of your conviction. No, I'm not giving her any credit. That's the worst question in the world. Listen, Alan West, you misquoted the president. You're lying about what he said. Why are you such a doofus? And what's wrong with your hair? Look at this guy. Can we put him up there for a quick sec? How did this guy get, does he dye his hair? Am I wrong? Is it just a picture? Is that white on the top of his head, or is that kind of yellow? Am I wrong? Because I got the black and white monitor in here, and I'm looking at the picture on the web.
I didn't notice the yellow tint. I would go for it's white.
All right. Well then.
But it has a yellow tint. I'm trying to figure now that I see that.
Well, I can't tell. I can't tell. If it's just white, then he's aging gracefully.
I didn't know you were talking about the color. I'm talking about that flat top.
Is that right?
Yeah, I thought that was the issue here.
Oh, really?
Well, he's a military guy. I mean,
Yeah.
He's got the Chris Mullen going.
Yeah, but then if that's the case, then it's still too tall, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, then shave it down. Doesn't matter. He's a clown. We can make fun of him any way we want. Fair game. Low-level socialist agitator, Paul Ryan, simple little accountant. He didn't say that. All right, idiot.
And at WestHost offers web hosting for 19 cents a day. Can't get cheaper. That's
Right.
ridiculous. And you could do web host transfers. Like you got a website, transfer.
For free. You have 24/7 support.
60-day money-back guarantee. Well, then you literally can't lose. 25% off if you go to westhost.com/TYT.
You know what I think about that? I think West Host.
West Host.